Stop everything. You won't believe how a simple mistake threatened an entire city. Picture this. It's September 30th, 1999, in the picturesque village of Tokaimura, Japan. The air is serene, yet within the walls of a seemingly ordinary uranium processing facility, history is about to be rewritten. Inside, two technicians, Masato Shinozaki and his colleague, are diligently working at the JCO plant, unaware of the disaster lurking in the shadows. Their task? To prepare uranium for dissolution, a routine process expected to advance nuclear reactor fuel production. Except, an insidious error is about to unfold, derived not from malice, but from mere human miscalculation, coupled with inadequate training. The seed of catastrophe is planted when they wrongfully mix an excessive amount of uranium into a precipitation tank. There, amidst the curious hum of machinery, uranium and nitric acid dance in dangerous excess. The error, overconfident hands and a protocol weak enough to permit such folly. Therefore, without warning, a sinister flash, a burst of neutrons, is triggered, a rapid release of energy, signaling a criticality accident. Meanwhile, the villagers of Tokaimura carry on, oblivious to the invisible thread of radiation that begins to weave through the fabric of their lives. Therefore, Masato Shinozaki and his colleague endure the brunt of exposure, marking the scene with an unseeable scar. Within days, Masato succumbs to acute radiation syndrome, his stoic spirit halted by an invisible foe. But the toll doesn't end there. Countless first responders and villagers are thrown into the orbit of radiation's grim legacy. So, what became of Tokaimura's ordeal? As shock spread, emergency responders mobilized, a perimeter was established, and evacuations commenced. The incident spotlighted glaring faults within Japan's nuclear safety practices, exposing not just human error, but a web of systemic failures, insufficient training, outdated safety protocols, and disastrous communication lapses. But how did Japan respond to such a significant breach of trust? In the aftermath, the Japanese government and the Nuclear Safety Commission embarked on a mission to rebuild those very foundations. They tightened regulations around nuclear safety, restructured oversight, and infused a renewed emphasis on stringent safety protocols. However, the ripples of Tokaimura's disaster weren't confined to regulatory reforms. It instigated a seismic shift in public perception, sparking a vivid debate over Japan's reliance on nuclear power, a debate that simmered into a fervent anti-nuclear sentiment, magnified when the Fukushima Daiichi disaster struck in 2011. Tokaimura stands as a ghostly reminder, a relic of a mistake that must never be relived. It's a narrative that underscores the indispensable need for a safety culture as a primary actor in the narrative of energy production. In its legacy, lessons carved into the annals of history remain, whispering the sobering truth of an industry poised on the edge of progress and peril.